don't think.
Alright, they're recording.
Alrighty. Ready? Alright. Devolver Digital's Olliolli is the definition of a love-hate relationship. One moment, I'm destroying every goal it sets in front of me, and the next, I'm trying not to destroy my controller. The game approaches the skate genre in a way I've never seen before by combining side-scrolling levels with unconventional controls. By utilizing strict timing windows, players will have to command their skating avatar with mastery in order to conquer all of the challenges offered. However, the uncompromising nature of Olliolli's mechanics begin to feel more like an obstacle, and my inconsistency in executing tricks had me wondering who was actually at fault. So first, let's start with the love side of Olliolli and I's relationship. The mechanics utilized by the game, I'm going to restart that second paragraph. All right. First, let's start with the love side of Olliolli and I's relationship. The mechanics utilized by the game are extremely creative and refreshing when measured against the skate genre's long-established conventions. Tricks aren't mapped to buttons like in traditional skate games, but rather are performed by doing various quarter, half, or full rotations with the thumbstick, which is actually very reminiscent of Street Fighter. To spin, the player simply presses the shoulder buttons. Simple and straightforward. The few minutes it took me to acclimate myself to the new control scheme were a small tax to pay in exchange for a fresh experience. Now, the real depth comes in timing your landings or grinds. By pressing X or slamming onto a rail within a very specific window, your avatar will gain speed and a score boost. The exaltation felt when the neon green perfect blasted my score sky high was a stark contrast to the acute dismay brought by the red word sloppy that destroyed my combo and momentum. So now let's talk about where the hate between Olliolli and I lays. The fighting game-like control scheme was certainly a creative way to perform kickflips, but strict timing ultimately brings confusion when what happens on the screen wasn't at all what my fingers were trying to accomplish. Just like the champions of oh, fuck. All right, we're going to redo that one. All right. So now, let's talk about where the hate between Olliolli and I lays. The fighting game-like control scheme was certainly a creative way to perform kickflips, but strict timing ultimately brings confusion when what happens on the screen wasn't at all what my fingers were trying to accomplish. Just like champions of Street Fighter who can pull off combos and frame traps that I can never hope to execute, I have no doubt that there are gamers who can make any feat in Olliolli look easy. The game isn't unfair in its control scheme, it's just so damn unforgiving. There were times when I was truly baffled as my avatar would ollie instead of kickflip, hang stagnant in the air instead of spinning, or somehow miss a grind and tumble down the stairs in a bloody crescendo. Throughout my time with the game, my mood would go from calm to elated to enraged accordingly. Look, even though I've hit my skill and patience limit with Olliolli, I implore everyone to try it. Its control stream, damn it. All right, we're gonna do that one again.
You feel like a little bit to your right. There you go.
Cool. Look, even though I've hit my skill and patience limit with Olliolli, I implore everyone to try it. Its control scheme is creative, and Devolver continues to deliver a superb soundtrack in its games. The brilliant music spans from trance-inducing electronic... I'm going to redo that one again. Look, even though I've hit my skill and patience limit with Olliolli, I implore everyone to try it. Its control scheme is creative, and Devolver Digital continues to deliver a superb soundtrack with this game as well. The brilliant music spans from trance-inducing electronic to mellow jazz and rounds out with driving hip-hop beats. And honestly, the music here is better than what you'd find on the radio. Plus, if you're better than me, Olliolli offers several layers of challenges, multiple stages to master, and a high score mode that will allow you to compete on leaderboards. I, however, will not be exploring these extra offerings because my blood pressure can't handle it. All right.